scientists, welcome back to another really fun and easy science experiment that we're going to do in our kitchen today. We're going to start by pouring a little bit of water into this glass and adding some food coloring. And this experiment is going to teach us about all kinds of different scientific topics like polarity, density, and acids and bases. We're going to be adding some oil into this container as well, and what I'd like you to notice is that the oil and water don't mix. And this has to do with polarity, which we will talk about a little bit more in a minute. But also notice that the oil is floating on top of the water. And that's because oil is less dense. It is not as heavy. And so the water is heavier and it sinks to the bottom. Now you can see because I poured my oil in pretty fast, it made these little bubbles, and those bubbles are floating to the top until the air in them pops, and then they kind of sink back down to the bottom. And what we're going to do is we're actually going to add an effervescent tablet to this because we're going to add more gas into this and make more bubbles. Effervescent tablets have acids and bases in them. They're made of baking soda, which is sodium bicarbonate, and that is a base. And they also have citric acid in them, which is an acid. And when acids and bases interact, they neutralize each other to produce a gas. And these gas bubbles are getting trapped in the water, and that's making the water have bubbles that are less dense than both the water and the oil, so they float to the top. But when that gas pops, then it sinks back down to the bottom. And the reason that the bubbles are floating through the oil and not mixing in the oil is because of polarity. So water is a polar substance, meaning it has a slight charge to it that makes it want to interact with other molecules like the food dye. But oil is a non-polar substance. It has all these hydrogens that kind of form a blanket around it that make it not want to interact with other molecules. And so water and oil will not mix. And that's why the water bubbles won't mix with the oil. They just kind of float right through it up to the top. And then when that gas pops, those water droplets just fall right back down through the oil until it reaches the water again. I hope that you get to try this experiment at home. It's really fun and really easy, and it can really demonstrate a variety of different scientific topics. So I hope you get to try it, and until next time, keep discovering.